Greetings once again from Eastern News 24. I see the bike and konye chiri. Yes, Elokwa. The Diko City. The bike no tell no Zia Eastern News 24. Because Tontina na yabo update Tajimakia. We be nido ako no bossing katana Eastern News 24. Alright, this is about according to the Biafra activist with Yabozi, as he quote. Breaking news. IPOB is not a terrorist. UK, US, EU tells Tinubu as UN agency demand Commonwealth stand on Biafran Christian killings as petition fraud headquarter. Hear the news in details. Alright, this update according to the Biafran activist. Because pay attention to this script. The KiL over to you, sir.
What is waiting for us now is fire. You know what I mean by fire? It's not like Holy Ghost fire. I mean ta-ta-ta, ta-ta, tom, 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 boom. That is what I'm telling you. What is in our present waiting? What is this? I'm telling you the future. The future is not Santaraba. I'm telling you the future now, so that you start getting prepared already now. Start get both your ladies, both your everybody should start getting ready now. Start getting ready. As you are praying, be exercising also. Know how to pray, know how to handle your gun. Peter was with Jesus.
When the Fulani herdsmen entered our village, the soldiers now run. They did not even shoot even one bullet that day. They ran. So we that were outside, we look for a place to hide. So after everything has been done, in the morning on Sunday, we went into the area to see what has been destroyed and what has been left. After which we saw dead bodies in the area. The fertilizers that we kept in our houses, they removed it and poured it in the area. They killed some of our people and put fire on them that day. My dad was inside the house. They met him in the house and they killed him. My mom went and hid in the leader's house, the man that looked over the village. She hid in his house where he used to keep his goat. So as they went to pick the goat, they saw her inside and they killed her.
Speaker, I rise today to bring attention to the tragedy Christians in Nigeria are experiencing. The deadly terrorist organization Boko Haram is trying to eliminate the Christian faith from Nigeria. This is the same terrorist group that kidnapped dozens of young schoolgirls and burned innocent civilians alive in cages. According to reports, over 3.5 million people have been forced to flee their homes. 3 churches are destroyed every single day. 7,000 Christians were massacred this year alone, and the faithful must now meet in secret or in burnt-out sanctuaries. Sadly, the world is turning a blind eye to the plight of Christians in Nigeria. There are no embedded journalists covering the violence. There are not daily updates. Politicians around the world are not asked questions about how they will respond. We cannot ignore this violence and tragic loss of life. We must speak out and shine a light on what's happening so that people can donate to relief efforts and provide support to those displaced by violence. To my brothers and sisters in Christ, we know you know the power of prayer. We will not forget you. Stay strong. Keep the faith.
When I was the ambassador, we had Nigeria on the special watch list, and then we made them a country of particular concern because this was going on. It's continued to take place, only it's growing. You've got more terrorist groups in the area. You've got more weaponry coming in. You've got more Christians being killed, and it's spreading throughout the region. You could have a caliphate, an Islamic radical caliphate, throughout the middle of Africa that would have 500 million people if you don't get on top of this. And yet, like you say, nobody even knows it's going on.
Why are we lamenting? Why are we lamenting? Trump has seen further than Tinubu. Trump administration has seen further than Tinubu administration. See, the people that are dying are Christians in Nigeria. Who are the people who orchestrated all this killing? The perpetrators are the jihadists. And evangelism, conquests, that started in 1804 by Ottoman and Fodio is on course. Why? The Fulani Janjaweeds blinded the Hausas, blinded the Mid-Belt, blinded the Yoruba, but not the Igbos. That's why every day churches are burning down at Mid-Belt. Southeast stood up on their feet to resist burning down of Catholic Church, Anglican Church, and the Pentecostal churches that is scattered all over southeastern Nigeria. That's why Nigerian government rose up to say they are terrorists. IPOB Igbo man is a terrorist because we are fighting Islamization evangelism by the Fulani Janjaweeds. So now it is known to the Americans that churches are being destroyed, Christians are being killed on daily basis. Chetima refused it. Tinubu doesn't want to brace it up or agree with the American findings or investigation that Christians are the one being killed and maimed. Go to southeastern Nigeria, you will see it by yourself. Reverend fathers died in their large number, not natural death, but assassination by Fulani headers, by bandits and Boko Haram. Listen, it is no news. The killings in Nigeria is bent towards only Christians. Muslims are the one ganging up against Nigerians because they know it within themselves and they don't want to come and own it up that they are the one. These people, they operated in Kenya. Today, we have Al-Shabaab attacking Kenya. These people, they operated in Uganda. Today, we see Al-Shabaab taking over the whole Uganda. That Es Salaam is the capital of Uganda. Today, they operated in Angola. Angola was annoyed and sacked all Muslims in Angola. They don't want mosque. They operated in Southern Africa. You see what is going on in South Africa. They don't want Islamic radicals. Then again, it's happening in Burundi. Bujumbura, the capital of Burundi, has been, subjected to this kind of incessant attack by Al-Shabaab. They are fighting Islamists today. Look at Congo, DR. They use other form of pressure, mounted on the government of the day, and it's from the axis of Britain because Britain and Belgians colliding together to fight Congo DR. Because what? Too much gold and precious stone there. Why is all this thing going on in United Nations? Nigeria is a peaceful place before. Fulani Janjaweeds and all their sister tribes, because they are all Muslims, invited ISWAP, invited ISIS, Al-Qaeda and Boko Haram, and they began to kill Christians from Adamawa axis, southern and northern Kaduna, Bauchi, Yobe, Abuja, Plateau states, Taraba, Benue and Kogi are where you have Christian, communities most in the Mid-Belt. They began to reduce them in their large numbers since 2019 till date. Over 200,000 Christians were killed. Muslim ticket is not paying us any good. Tinubu knows it. Chetima knows it. Chetima, that is vice president today, the whole world still watches on social media where he attends to the bandits, the terrorists in the bush, kissing and pecking them on their various cheeks. That has actually proven that we have terrorist organization in our government. So why should I just derail from saying the truth? The Igbo man, they are killing the Igbos in their large number. If not because of the resilience of the Igbos, Igbos would have vacated the southeastern Nigeria, find themselves in Cameroon and Gabon, as far as Equatorial Guinea. But we resisted them. We stayed there. When they come, we fight back. When they come, we fight back. When they attack, we retreat and attack back. That is what is going on in this part of the world. But I'm giving kudos to Trump administration. Trump is doing lots and lots to make sure that peace is restored for Christians, for churches to be rebuilt, for Christians that died to actually come back to normalcy. All the communities in Christian communities in Nigeria, serenity is coming back. I turn my back on AU, ECOWAS, and rest of them on the continent of Africa because they are still under the British tutelage. Britain is busy destroying all its colonies in Africa, playing the role of ganging up against oppositions that are doing well, bringing social amenities, development to various countries that are colonies to Britain. Britain are fighting them for good. Why? Britain is busy reaping Africans. They are colonies of their natural resources, their natural endowment that God has given them. Gold, diamond, bolt, californium, uranium. Britain is busy reaping Ghana, reaping Nigeria, reaping Kenya, reaping Gambia, and all other colonies within the British, context. Listen, we know what is going on. It's only United States of America that is fighting for Africa. And I'm telling you, come what may, Sadano of Sokoto has failed. Fulani, Janjaweed, they have failed. Israel is on top. Israel has taken it upon itself to fight terrorism around the world. I'm an Igbo man, we are behind Israel. Terrorism, Muslim ticket invited terrorism the more. That's why Kabiru Sokoto, the man in charge who bombed Mandala Church in Abuja, was arrested in Borno State on the compound of the former Borno governor, Governor Kachima Chetima, currently Nigerian vice president. Stop deceiving yourself. Reality is reality. There's no how you can extinguish candlelight on the top of mountain. Truth is truth. It heals.
The truth is finally out. Now that the Finnish government has declared the CDS of Nigeria, Musa, a terrorist now, what is the next phase of the lie? What lies can the government tell Nigerians? Now that Samonepa is no longer in the picture, because it has always been pictured that Samonepa is the cause of insurgency in Southeast, and now that insurgency has stopped in Southeast, and now that the Finnish government has vindicated Samonepa, that those sponsoring insecurity and terrorists in the country are those some persons in the military. Now, where would CDS Musa bury his shame? Because a group of people are saying we want to exit the country. Because the Igbos are saying they are tired of the contraption called One Nigeria. That this One Nigeria, it will not work. And then it has not been working. It has been a country full of lies, propaganda, and shame. That has always been how it is from. So I am not surprised that the Finnish government has now come out to say CDS Musa is a terrorist for all the atrocities he has been, for all the atrocities he has committed, in disguise of pretending to keep One Nigeria. And that One Nigeria has caused a whole lot of catastrophe in the country. Just some days ago, a notorious bandit that was declared wanted was seen in Katsina State with top government officials going for peace talk. Between Mazi Samonepa and that terrorist, who is more deadly? But here we are today. Mazi Kanu is still in detention. Kanu is still in detention because of the Igbophobia, of the hate. If Samonepa happens to be from the Fulani extraction, Samonepa would not be a terrorist. I can beat my chest because we've seen Fulani militias that have been given amnesty. We've seen Fulani militias that have been integrated into the society. Now that Finland are waiting to the ICC, Nigeria should immediately hand over CDS Musa for custody. Because the French government have done their own findings too. And they've seen that something is pushing under the ground. That this man has a connection with these Fulanis, has a connection with these bandits, has a connection with these terrorists. So if they are sincere, they should hand over to ICC for questioning. Because now that the French government has done their own conclusion, I've seen that Sidious Musa himself is not innocent in this. Nigeria cannot pretend as if they are not aware that Sidious Musa has been declared wanted by ICC and the Finnish government. No matter how they tend to die the matter, it is in the social media space. Everybody has seen it that Sidious Musa has been declared wanted by ICC and the Finnish government. No matter how the Nigerian government want to die this matter, but they are very quick to declare Samonepa and IPOB a terrorist group. Now that the Finnish government and the ICC has declared Sidious Musa a terrorist, why is the story not online? Why is the story not flying online? Because they themselves are also part of people championing insecurity and terrorism in the country. And that is why I say that anybody that speaks against the vision of the country, they will do everything possible to take that person off the hook. They will do everything possible for them to take that person off the hook. That is why I see that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been in detention. And the Finnish government, they were so gullible to be used by the Nigerian government. They were just too gullible. Because if they were not gullible, why would a country like Nigeria come to tell you that Samonepa is the one sponsoring insecurity all the way from Finland, and you sit your ass down in Finland and you believe them? But there are some rumors that the envelope also changed hand. You know Nigerian story now. You know Nigerian government. That Nigerian government, anything that Nigerian government cannot do to bribe does not exist. I am very sure that the government have bribed the Finnish courts, and that is why I see that Samonepa was wrongfully accused and sentenced. Now that the appeal court is now coming out to reverse all your stuffs. It is now a very clear indication that Samonepa is innocent of all the charges leveled against him, because the Finnish government has come out to indict Sidious Musa, saying that Sidious Musa is the major financier of insecurity in Nigeria, and it should be tried by ICC, not just local courts. It should be tried by ICC. Enough of all these presents. We know that this one Nigeria, it can never work. No matter how we tend to rub our heads, no matter how we tend to try to patch things up, that one Nigeria cannot work. And that has always been the current state of mind, that one Nigeria would not take us anywhere, and that it will not work. Today, the truth is not coming out. The truth is not coming out. Now, the list of people, ICC will publish names of people sponsoring banditry and sponsoring insecurity in Nigeria. Their names will be published, And when that is published, let's see how Sidia Musa would escape it. Let's see how Sidia Musa would escape the wrath. They have used kangaroo judgments to sentence Simon Ekpa. But today, the truth is not coming out. The truth is not out. That everybody knows the reason why insecurity is still thriving in Nigeria. And it's just because of one person that claims he is protecting the masses, rather underground, supporting the fight for terrorism. But the question is, how long can we continue to be deceived? How long can we continue to be deceived by the Fulanis? Don't forget that the CDS is a Fulani man. How long can we continue to be deceived by a Fulani man in our own country? And tomorrow you say that Biafra will not exist. Biafra will exist. No matter how you tend to hold it, Biafra would exist the country. No matter how you tend to keep it, Biafra would exist this country. And I am sure that Mazen Kanu and Mazen Simon Ekpa will come out strong, no matter how they tend to do all this rubbish.
And the bank wadalo nene the kun siwe geya bife wetelu no bosi uru tinketa. I can upon kun riati ya basta maka bi fenda nine munna wetela ye. Why funche no dunkuno. Ngwana kemesia no munnem.